Alright guys, B-side smokes and flashes and mollies. Let's go. Um, Molly, you see this brown thing? Line up all the way to the top. Throw.
I'm throwing fire.
Now, everyone's burning. The other molly. Line up to this blue lock. Perpendicular right here. Throw.
Throwing fire.
So you get headshot, you get default, you get back sight, and then your friends just come across, kill them all. Okay. Smokes. CT smoke. Aim here, run throw.
Throwing smoke.
Easy peasy. Perfect. Literally perfect. Same thing, the second guy comes up. This time it's a little bit to the left. He's walk crouching, aiming high. Anywhere high. Doesn't matter. Boom. Alright. So Molly's smokes. But okay, so what if, well, we're getting killed from checkers. Alright, checker smoke. Right here. If they didn't smoke it, line up with this dirty sewer. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Aim a little high, run throw.
Throwing smoke.
There you go. Boom. So you're getting in. Flashes. Whoever threw those mollies, just flash over. Help. So maybe they'll burn. So if they're like backside, they're burning, they're blind. Maybe if you throw this one, just throw that flash like this. Or like if you manage to go here, that's even better. All right. For the guys going in checkers, you smoke that. Going in checkers, give a little nice pop flash. Boom, perfect. So you run backwards with it. Boom. Check checkers. Remember to check behind you. And then for CT smoke, you could also do it there. Everything's burning. So you guys are already here when the mollies come out. You guys are burning. All right. Boom. Easy. Let's go mid. Z smoke. Line up in the middle. I line up here. When you pass the pedestrian walkway, jump throw. Jump throw. There's different ways to do it. That's the way I do it. Very simple. Has decent margin for error. White smoke. Around the same spot, aim at the same thing, jump throw. Again, this one has a little bit margin for errors, so make sure you guys play with it. Completely blind. Sweet. Crisscross smokes. Line up here. Okay, this one first. Line up here to the right. Aim in the middle. Easy. Easy smoke. Same thing. Line up here. Not the middle though. This one right here. It's slightly to the left. Crisscross. Applesauce. Completely smoked off. Watch for the push-through smoke. But this isolates anyone close mid. If you want to go split B and you have an extra smoke, get up here. Get stuck. You see this roof right here, and then you see this little branch right here. You're going to throw at the first branch above the roof. Throw. So with the crisscross and this smoke, this should cover off headshot. But this one's not necessary because once the crisscross comes out, you guys execute. You just flash this, molly it. It's fine. As for flashes in mid, after you throw that, you just throw a flash. Easy. So from that same spot, so if you throw it from here, you just flash out. Let's say you're going out fast mid, so like smoke Z, smoke white, you're going out fast. Everyone knows this flash, but if you want to run out mid, so you throw that flash, right? Obviously, I missed that, but you know where it lands. So you throw that flash, and then you throw this flash, and then you're out. So because whoever is playing here is gonna be unblinded, unless you have a teammate flashing for you up high. So like I don't know, he's flashing for you up high. So that should get him. Yeah, mid molly. Molly for vents. You line up by this red thing right here. Very easy. This one also you play around with it. Aim right here. 1-2 run throw. But you could also play with it so it has decent margin for error. So you could like line up there too. So what I like to do is aim here, a little bit to the left and a little bit below. 1-2 run throw. That's the one I like to do. But I just wanted to show you that. So that's what some of the pros use. Alright, A-site smokes and flashes. Everyone knows this one, where you just line up here, throw, gets by the fork. Let's get a little bit more complicated than that. Quad smoke. Let's say you don't want to get opt, because you know there's an op quad. You line up here. I use my view model for this. I'm not pointing randomly in the sky. You can see where a grenade is. Before I pull the pin, right there, I get it stuck in that corner, throw. I was watching the Titan do the A smokes, and it was like randomly in the air, and it took me fucking forever. So this should be easier. Here, line up here. This is for catwalk. So one guy's there, one guy's here. Aim right here. Line up here, and then you see these two clouds, and then this antenna in between right there, and then slightly to the right. Throw. Don't tell me if they're too far. Okay, there. Cat smoke. For blocking off sight. Get up all the way here. You see these two dots right here? 1, 2. Move it to the left. Throw. So whether it hits the red or not, it doesn't matter. It's gonna perfectly smoke off that. And then the other one, don't get up on anything. Just line up like that. Crosshair in between these two whites. Go up. And a little bit below the two dots. You're gonna have to play with it. Throw. This one's probably the hardest smoke on cache. So you have that smoke. And then you have this smoke completely blocks off the site with cat smoke. So imagine if you're CT playing from truck, playing from highway, there's like one guy on site, maybe a guy on fork, but they're completely screwed. So you throw that in tandem with the this smoke right here. So flashes out. You could throw this deep pot flash right here. This guy just standing here, aim by the vents. Oh my god, please, Valve. I swear it's not me. Throw. Pops right here, perfect pop flash. You entry out onto fork, entry out anyone close, alright? Easy. Maybe you want to be a little bit closer when you throw, because you're doing a basic execute or whatever. Line up by this fence, left, right throw, up on top of this fence. You're out. Again, perfect pop flash. A deep fork flash, you just run throw at a tight angle, like that. Anyone fork is completely blind. Very nice flash, how much? And then when this is smoked off, when it's not smoked off, everyone knows the molly for back sight, and then for fence, right? Everyone knows these. But let's say quad is smoked off, you use the lamp post right there for quad. You don't need one for fence. You're gonna be entering out via fence. So if there's a smoke here, you could do a little bit of pre-firing, right? Like spend like 10 bullets, and then one guy just entries out like that. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. And then when you guys actually start executing, assume that there's smokes everywhere. You guys, you know, you have people flashing over like this, nading over, stuff like that. One person watching for a push. We'll go over it. It's easy. One guy going up fork. Remember, everything is blinded, so everything's smoke. You can't see. So this guy peeks over smoke like that. Have another guy maybe like flashing through. You could even plan the smoke here, but this guy can wrap around while simultaneously this guy's wrapping around. And then you guys can play for trades. Very easy. Take over the site. Alright, CT side super fast. Line up by this truck right here. You just get stuck in between the two Russian words. Perfect smoke every time. No cap. Slight gap. Well, that's not even a gap really. If you're playing quad, that's fine. Only a gap here, but no one peeks that angle. It's actually an advantage for you. If you want a pop flash, let's say you want to peek with it. You could just do a basic flash, or you could do this flash right here. Right? Just throw it underhand. Doesn't matter. But a good pop flash is for your teammate to here. Line up by the red, like this, throw. Perfect flash right there. So you just get up close, flash me, flashing, pop, and then you're in. Right? Very easy. If you want to flash your mid guy, flash it behind him. Right? Boom. So you could peek out Z, or after that, your white guy could peek. Same thing. If you're here and you hear A, you flash in front of red. Right? That one missed, but you get the point. It doesn't matter. This guy's there blind anyways. So you flash in front of red like that by time. Mid smokes, you just come out, you get a feel for it. Very easy, very simple. As for the molly, aim right here on top of this building, run throw. Very simple, easy. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed.